Thank you, Chris. You must know by now, surely, that district governor in a few words is an oxymoron. But I wasn't aware that there were some prospective members here tonight. So there's a bit of worry. I don't want to scare them off. I mean, the rest of you're in, so you know what they're like. And from what Chris has said, that's allowed me to cut my speech back from about an hour to about 58 minutes. But I did want to, like the previous speakers have done, recognise all of the people that have been involved. Particularly, there are a lot of past district governors here. Probably a lot of them haven't actually seen one of these things happen. It's been a while. Assistant governors and presidents, and of course the G train. And I do want to, this is one of these new expressions, the G train. Our immediate past Governor Keith, myself, District Governor Lake Ross and Annette. We've got District Governor nominee Murray and Irene, and we've got District Governor designate Julie. We're all here because Rotary is a continuum where we don't just wake up one day and say, well, we'll start a club. It's a long process. But as I say, in recent years in our district at least, not a lot of governors have had the pleasure of presiding over the charter of a new club. So it is a particular pleasure for me to be here tonight to be able to participate and celebrate this important occasion with you. I've had a strong view for a long time that for Rotary to grow, we need to start new clubs. Those clubs will reflect the aspirations and the opportunity for as many people as possible to contribute to the work of Rotary. 180 years after that first Rotary meeting, a lot has changed in the world, and new clubs provide an additional opportunity for men and women to join a club that reflects contemporary society or meets at a time or a format that suits changing lifestyles. Now, I had a rather ambitious goal of 6 new clubs. Well, we didn't quite get there. But I'm delighted that District Governor Lake Ross has got a similar goal. And over time, I think that we will see Rotary grow and prosper. And we can all, through that, share Rotary, to reflect a theme of a few years ago, with more men and women through a commitment to new clubs. At the same time, of course, we'll be supporting and encouraging our current clubs to grow and prosper as well. Now, there's already been thanks given to acknowledge the enthusiasm and the groundwork that was provided by past District Governor Anne, and she's probably presided over more new clubs than any of us. And but her support team, Lauren Clark, has been involved in several new clubs as well. Richard Groom, Stephen Lake, Trevor Nink, we've heard, and Chris Don, all of them got on board. But I think I'd like to acknowledge the immediate past Governor Keith Ryle for showing the confidence in taking the proposal to the board for approval in January 2012, and that confidence has been rewarded here tonight. I mentioned the timeline because it shows that it takes a lot of work to charter a new club, and you need to take the time that it does take. Of course, a new club does require the creation of its clubhouse, which, as you've heard, is the website and all the protocols that go with it. And as you've heard, past District Governor Anne had to step down, but she found a great candidate in Chris to carry on the good work and consummate what we see here tonight. And what a night of nights. More than 160 people are here tonight to share this significant moment, representing 33 clubs, as we've heard, and many friends of Rotary. And I too would like to especially welcome our friends from the Rotary E-Club of Greater Melbourne from District 9010. I'm sure they'll have a special bond with this club. In becoming one of more than 34,000 Rotary clubs in the world, this club and its members are joining an elite organisation with elite members. Now, when I use the word elite, I do so in the sense that you have made a commitment to a core set of values that define Rotarians. As Rotarians, you're committed to the value of service, but you've also committed to the values of leadership, of integrity, diversity and fellowship. You represent worthy members of your businesses or professions with a passion to work as part of a worldwide network of people with the same values to translate those passions to change lives for better. Rotary's mission statement is brilliant in its simplicity. We provide services to others, promote integrity, and advance world understanding, goodwill and peace through our fellowship of business, professional and community leaders. You are joining over 1.2 million fellow Rotarians from virtually every nation on the earth. And you're going to plan and carry out a remarkable variety of programs that touch people's lives in their communities and our world community. You also join a unique class of Rotarians, those who are charter members of a club. And shortly, you'll be formally inducted into Rotary. As you've heard, your sponsor club is the Rotary Club of Melbourne, the first club in Australia and the largest. And they have that special responsibility to support you as you begin your journey as a Rotary club and to assist you in developing your knowledge of Rotary. I do also want to thank Austin Burley and now Clive and future President Keith for taking on that responsibility with enthusiasm, and anything that the Rotary Club of Melbourne does succeeds, so you're going to be a great club. I know already that you are contributing to the object of Rotary, and it's particularly pleasing that you've already made contributions to the Rotary Foundation, which is the engine room of Rotary. So here's the big moment. I now call on Rebecca Heitbaum, President of the Provisional Rotary E-Club of Melbourne, to come forward and to accept the charter that signifies your formal membership of our great organisation. Shortly, I will induct you all formally and personally into our great organisation. Through your acceptance of the charter, Beck, I've been counting this round for a long time. I've been absolutely just busting to get rid of it. Now, through the acceptance of this charter, you are committing yourself and your fellow members to serve this club and Rotary with pride and in accordance with the Rotary Code of Conduct. So back to you and your fellow members, congratulations to our newest club.